Okay. Good evening, everyone. On behalf of agricultureinformation.com, I like to invite the speaker, Mr. Ramakrishnan R, who will talk about innovative technologies in fodder cultivation. I now request the speaker to begin. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening to Unanal. Uh, this- Today, we talk about innovative techniques in fodder cultivation. So, we already all know about the fodder cultivation and techniques also. And the innovative, what is the innovative we discussed today? Because innovative in the sense traditional. Because we are go back to the old method, but it's the very inactive, very active method. So now today we discussing about the what are the methods are there and how to cultivating and mixed crop. Then we discussing about that only. Then next session we elaboratively what are the methodology to be cultivated. First, uh, everyone, that means farmer, well known about the cultivation of farming because we have the domestic animals. So we need for the feed, that is the forage or fodder. So generally, fodder is the two types. One is dry fodder, another one is a green fodder. When is not available green fodder, we store the livestock, that is the dry fodder. So sometimes both available. Green fodder is also available and dry fodder also available. If all over India, if cultivation, farming cultivation area is different. Because I'm in Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu is a one agroclimatic zone. Here cultivating crop is not possible to Jammu Kashmir. Because some of Jammu Kashmir climatic condition is different. Tamil Nadu climatic condition is different. The up to southern region, Karnataka, Hyderabad, Andhra. These are the regions more or less is a one climatic conditions. Suppose Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, the like that area, Maharashtra, that like that area, one type of climatic conditions. So Jammu Kashmir, that is one climatic conditions. So, seven sister states like Mizoram, Meghalaya, like that seeking. These are the area, one type of climatic conditions. So first selection, that is the very important. Here, techniques we discuss about another week. First, fodder cultivation. What are the practice we are doing in the nowadays? So why we discussing about this meeting? They put the 10 parameter. So fodder cultivation is a crucial aspect to say animals. Yes, every farmer they have a cattle definitely need for the forage crop or fodder. Without fodder, we cannot give the feed for the our cattles. That one. Then, providing we are already given that the fodder or forage, but high quality that is the important. Based on the our need. That means, suppose I have cow, so that cow protection for the milk purpose. So I give to the feed increasing the milk. So then only I will get the profit. Suppose in any other purpose, so likewise we are using for the cattle or the cow. So likewise we give the quality. So suppose we give the green fodder increasing the milk. That what are the high quality feed we are giving to it. Suppose we are giving grass, then regularly we are giving grass. That is the correct way? No, that is not correct way. Because mixing crops, it is essential. So first we learn, or we study, or we practicing, or we are thinking about the what are the variety of the fodder in India. That's we discuss about that first. Then only the production is easy. First, what are the fodders are there? First, we learn about that. So I given the 10 parameter why we are talking about the innovative. So we are already cultivating the fodder cultivation. Uh, in traditional, suppose 1920, 1925, 1930, they are one type of observing method and practicing, package of practicing and practicing using. That is the now is innovative because old is good, but old method is exactly we are not doing this nowadays because we are go for first we are give fertility to our soil because our body is very important for our health. So we are eating regularly for the balanced diet. That is called balanced diet. Suppose I am eating morning rice, evening rice, afternoon rice. So no tasty at all and no balanced diet, balanced nutrition at all. So the same mechanism is applicable to the our cattle also. And purpose. What are the purpose we are utilizing the cattle? Suppose goat or a cow, buffalo. Example, buffalo, we are only using for the milk. So we are profitable morning and evening both time profitable for the milk. Once increase in the milk means we will get the profit. And so how what type of the forage crop we give to the our cattle and how that is the meaning and that is the purpose. So we are giving the fix. So this 10 parameter is very important. Increasing crop yield. So increasing crop yield means what is the essential? Soil nutrition is essential. Nowadays, what we are doing, first soil nutrition, our soil is nutrient or not, we don't know because we are cultivating all the type of things and using all the pesticides, fungicides, herbicides, all the inorganic waste. What are the inorganic waste we are using? Mostly we are using. So automatically soil not fertile. So once soil is not fertile, what are the crops we are cultivating? It will not yield this good. So increasing crop yield means first our soil nutrient is very important. Then selection of the crop, suitable crop. I already discussed it about that. Jammu Kashmir is one type of crop is choosing. Tamilnadu one type of crop is choosing. And Andhra, Telangana, Karnataka is one type of process selecting a suitable. So we selecting according to the our land locations based on that. Second thing is that what are the cattle we have. So based on the cattle only we are cultivating our crop. So increasing crop meaning in the sense I have half acre land, 1 acre land, dividing 4 parts, mixing with all the crop. How to increase? This is the meaning. So we are using a multi-layer cropping system. That is the increasing. How it is multiple? Grass. I discuss about the next slides. Grass is there, tree crop is there, and other things. Climber is there. So different among the mixing crop we cultivate the same feed and our cattle we are giving feed also is multi-cropping. Multi-crop mixed we give the forage, not only single cropping. Nowadays, we are already discussed two type of fodder. One is dry fodder, another one is green fodder. Another one is there, that is the pellet farming method. Nowadays, simple we have a lot of videos are there in that. and advertisement is also there. Is a pellet farming machine is there. It is very economic way and cost effective machineries are there. So we making for the pellet also that we give the pellet farming method to our cattle. That method is easily nowadays is available. Very cost effective method machinery is there. Second thing, what are the grass we are giving? That also cut slicing method to be given. If old method, if like maize, only we cut and give to take. Now, not like that. Piece, cutting is there, is machine is there. We are whole part of the product is using for the our plants. So these 10 parameters we discussed about the increasing crop yield, improved crop yield, both were soil is essential, soil protection, reduce water usage. Yes. Suppose our land is not water facility. So just choosing the crop is like this. Year-round production. Throughout the 12-month we will production for the green fodder. So if once we are planning according to year, that is a 12-month round protection, then no need for the dry fodder and maximize land uses. That is the very important for the innovative. How to maximize the land is used like that. Suppose we take 1 hectare land. In the border area, we cultivating the tree fodder. Inside, we cultivating the grass, like other categorically, the grass we cultivating. So this is we are using the maximizing land and climber also. Suppose we cultivating tree fodder, then we planting the climber spaces also. So increasing crop yield. The first one that. So maximizing land using means we automatically increasing the crop yield. Second, reduce soil erosion. That is very important. Suppose soil eroded area, we choose like that the stylohemata is there. So that land also we utilize. If rock, that land also we utilize. Enhancing the soil fertility, we are already this. Promote ecosystem service. Because ecosystem is not there, then how can pollinated and multiplication and like that? Okay. So we are selecting perennial. Perennial means and multi-cutting crops. So we using repeatedly the like that and high quality chemical free product. That is the very essential. Second, we already discussed about the fodder is two types. One is dry fodder, another one is green fodder. Another method is a pellet farming. So suppose we are using green fodder and dry fodder both mixing for using the pellet formation like choppies, blackboard right wing choppies, like choppies. A pellet formation is there. So pellet formation machine is available in lower cost. It's very simple method to making the pellet formation. Suppose we have in lot of what are the cattles we are using, what have and what are the materials that forage crop we cultivating based on the making for the pellet formations. So first two types. Then categorically these are the four types are there for fodder production. What are the categorically production? Is a legume fodder. We discuss about the what is the legume. And the cereal fodder means like we are using maize. Legume fodder means luzerne, alfalfa, luzerne, like that. Then cereal fodder means maize. We are already using the that maize and makkacholam in Tamil. So like that. And grass fodder is there and tree fodder. These four categorically entire fodder production is there. Another thing, climber production that we discussed, and we are using other pods also. We are using nowadays. We all the things we are using pod and part of the using for the tree fodder and the grass. Then we discuss the legume here, legume fodder. Then we discuss about the legume fodder. Legume fodder, what is the copia? This everybody is know that copia. Copia is a one type of nuts. We are using also human being also we are using for our cooking. And Hedge Stalo, Stalo, two species are there. Stalo hemata and Stalo scarpa. The Stalo hemata and Stalo scarpa based on the our land we are using. Suppose soil eroded area, non-availability of the water, only rain when it's available. That rain based on the rain. So we choosing the tail and lucerine. Lucerine is the tuna for it. 18% of the crude protein is there. So based on the legume, what are the legume? Now our land is suitable. We choose that. So I am giving only example. So based on the selection is your land. Three things: your land, what are the cattle you have, and what is the purpose. So based on the year selection, legume fodder. Then legume fodder. This is a vegetarian. Actually, vegetarian is a multi-cattle. Suppose once we are uh, cultivating, then repeatedly cut 45 days one time, we cutting and repeatedly, frequently for 25 days, like this, we are cutting it. So this is 4 years or 5 years maintaining the our farming period. But one thing is that suppose we are directly our cattle browsing means entire land will be damaged. So when we go for like leucine, these two, once it attain the height of the, once it's flower stage, then we cut it with a frequently further. So once we cut and give to the feed for the our cattle, not for directly processing. Directly processing cattle means it will be damaged. We cannot maintain for, I think, we maintain for 4 to 5 years or 6 years, not possible. So that's why we maintain it properly. Once it's attained the flower stage, this first flower is, we are seeing the first flower in the field, that is the ideal stage for the cuttings. Then first cutting we start. Then second and third and fourth, frequently cutting, we are giving water 12 days to 15 days and 15 days to 25 days. We are cutting them repeatedly, frequently we are cutting, maintaining for 4 years, 4 to 5 years, depending upon the growth. Once is growth level is reduced, then we will entire field um, cultivating, harvested, then again plowing repeatedly 2 or 3 times. Then again we go for other crop, not repeatedly one crop we are doing the same soil. First you are doing the vegetable, then you go for the alfalfa like that, because repeatedly same type of crop cultivating in the same field, the soil cooling system will be affected and soil not fertile. So that's why we are every suppose you are go for the vegetable within 4 years, then first 4 years you are using etiluzumab, then fully eradicated, then plowing repeatedly 1 or 2 times, then soil is cooling on 1 month or 2 months, no cultivating any crops, then again one more time is plowing. After that you are sowing for the next other crops, not like that etiluzumab. So likewise we are growing, means our soil fertile will be increasing. This is alfalfa. Alfalfa is a tuna forage. One disadvantages is there in alfalfa, because alfalfa is same like that, is a perennial, is a multi-cutting, repeatedly we are cutting. But thing is that disadvantages is that it need for partial shade and partial sunlight, not for fully sunlight. This is the suppose we have a coconut farm. I have coconut farm 2 hectare. So inside the coconut farm, we cultivating the nursery. It's a both purpose is both purpose. One thing is that soil nutrient will be increasing because the nitrogen fixing is there. So soil nutrient will be increasing. That is our main crop for the coconut will be coconut gives you the some fertility. Then fertilizers, fertility increase in the fertile of the soil. Second thing is that we are ultimately our purpose result, our purpose will be solved. That is the purpose is that we feeding for our cattle. Then Stalohemata. Stalo is a two types of there. One is Stalohemata and harpa. Stailandus, full form is Stailandus schemata, because I am giving the botanical name everything, because botanical name easily you are go for the Google and then you searching there. Suppose botanical name is international name, it is a standard name. Suppose I am using local language, it will be different, because in Tamilnadu, Tamil we are using Muyal Masala. In Karnataka, the different name. UP is different name. In the year 29th, that is state, 29th state is a different name. So we cannot identify easily. Species also that identification is very difficult. Suppose Taylor you see this green yellow flower is there, seed is like that grass like spreading like this. Wait, so easily identify. That's why we are using the international name that is called botanical name. Stylohemata and stylocarpa. These grass, suppose we have no any water facility, then what we do? Go for like that. Because if once it is one type of weed also, suppose we have good land, we don't go for this. Because if once it is growing this, then repeatedly is coming. So easily not eradicate. Eradication is not possible. Like Vegelucerine, alfalfa, not like that. But stalo, scarpa and stalo hemata is like that way. So we have the woodland, we go for alternative of the fodder, not like that. Suppose our area is a undulated terrain area. Suppose it's a hill area. So no any other ways. We have no any rainwater. So what afforestations, no any like that. It's polluted soil. So nothing, anything is grow. Only like this grass will be grow. So we base on the our thing. We based on the we go for like that. Stylohemata and the stylocarpa. This is two species is there. Minute difference is there, but it's two species is there. Stylandus hemata and Stylandus carpa. Then already we discussed cereal, that is a fodder maize and fodder sorghum. We already know about that. This is a repeatedly we are cultivating the same thing. But these also, if we suppose pellet farming, this is not possible in the pellet formation. So we dry fodder is a good these two things, and green fodder also is the two things. Second, grass fodder. So first, so fodder is different varieties are there. So once we deciding dairy farm is newly established, if anybody is participant newly established, focusing on the all the categorically in the field cultivating, because mixed crop, not only legumes, means only legumes we are giving, that is not good. And maize we are giving, that is not also good. So mixed, we discussed about the first slide, second slide. This entire four category, another one is climber. That category also tree fodder, grass fodder, cereal fodder, and the legume fodder. Mixed crop is best for cultivating, and give to feed also is mixed. Not only one variety we cannot choose, because only purpose is the solving for metabolic reaction, protein, milk, everything is there. So all the nutrient level, it's mixed crop is essential for the cattle, essential and necessary also. Then blue buffalo grass. This is very good crop, very good grass, and hybrid napier. This is in Tamil name is Coimbatore. In here, Karur region, like Kangayam, these are the region in Tamil Nadu. This is so good for the without rain. Once in a year, 4 or 5 times for the seasoning time, rain will come. But this grass is very suitable for the without rain, rain based we are doing the cultivation. So this once is that root farming in the penetrate with the land, it's sprouting. We cannot, nobody, again and again, we are not cultivating. This once is coming, it will be good. But it is a old method for cultivation. Once is completely sowing the seeds, then it will be sprouting. Suppose if rain is not coming, entire root is dried. But once is rain will come in, all the thing is sprouted. So this is exactly where we cultivating without water. We don't have the water facility. We go for like that. Based on the rain, we choose this one. Second, Napier. Napier is a different varieties are there. Hybrid, Co4, Co5 in Coimbatore, in Co4, Co5 Napier, elephant grass, and we like that Seamapil, like that. But we are growing is a two methods. Seeds also is possible, but seeds, some areas is non-availability of the seeds. Some areas is availability, but the Napier is more or less entire India we are cultivating this one species. But elephant grass, it will come to the Uttar Pradesh like that area. That is very good cultivating. Suppose this is other repeated first multi-cutting, this multi-cutting species. But when it obtain the first cutting, we take more time because 60 days, 70 days, because the root penetrate with entire soil structure, because 2 or 3 layers systematic structure is observing that, then only again it will be sprouting. So this is good grass for milk production. So we based on the milk production purpose, we using the Napier grass. So you see like single crop, single cutting like that. But if when you are going for Napier, so go for the cuttings. No, don't go for seeds. But seeds is available. You know, very good quality material and identical source. Then only go for seeds. Or otherwise, cutting also is hybrid cuttings. Whatever we go, choose that is original source or not. Whether that is original source or not, then checking, then you go for that. Then tree fodder. This is very important because some farmers have more idea about that, but some farmers is no idea about that. Tree fodders. It is also innovative method is we are discussing method we will discuss later, but innovation is that we go back. That means our traditional, because traditional method what we have live fencing is there. Nowadays we are go for the stone. We are stick the stone, then making the iron material to using that. Then how can we go for the tree fodder? Tree fodder is not there now. Live fencing, we are completely we go for other thing for the stone to making for the fencing. So that is a one way, because now is labor facilities and other facilities we are in modern technology, modern era. But tree fodder is very important. Then how to grow the tree fodder? Only maintain the hedge level. Hedge level means only 2 feet, 3 feet height. Then again repeatedly cutting. But tree fodder is also is very important. Why? Because tree fodder we are making for the lifetime. No need to no need to planting again and again. Tree fodder we are planting 1 meter into 1 meter spacing, because lot of branch will be coming. We using curry leaves, the same method, because paramadi curry leaf, different how to maintain the field in curry leaf, the same hedge level only for 2 meter height or 1 meter height. Then again we are cutting. Then lot of side branches will come in. So the new shoot or new leaf we are giving to the our cattle, that is the good. Then these are the tree crop, tree fodder. I give the Subapur, Soundal, Sespinia grandiflora, and Morus alba. Morus alba, we everybody is know that is our silk. We are using the sari. The same thing is there. But Morus alba is very good fodder. But seed is not available. Go for the cuttings. இப்போ நம்ம we are telling in Tamil பட்டுப்பூச்சி இலை அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம். So like the Morus alba, we go for cuttings only. Don't go for seed is not available. And Soundal in Andhra, Telangana region, it is a tree, but Andhra, Telangana, this is very fast growing tree. Andhra and Telangana is maximum is there in every farming field, 1 or 2 trees there. But that is also is weed. When it is weed, we only maintain the hedge level, only 1 meter height. Don't go for fruiting, flowering, like we don't go for like that. Only maintain hedge level. Once is hedge level is attained, that hedge level means what is the what is the height? You see, 1.5 meter is the ideal. Then cutting, repeatedly cutting, frequently cutting. Then we are using the new leaves. And another one disadvantage is when we are cutting the tree fodder, immediately don't go for give to the field because that is lot of insect like that, like that is there. So once is cutting tree fodder, if overnight in the kept in the place where we are our cattle is maintaining that set, then next day morning we give it. That also we table salt that mix with the NaC, so sodium. So we mix with the water and we are sowing to the that leaf, then give to me, it is very good. But 10 hour when we are cutting now, immediately we are cutting the tree fodder, not give to the field. Minimum 6 to 7 hours or 5 hours is kept in the shed or other sunlight, it's no issue, but kept then only give to the our cattle. Tree fodder is very important, easy to use. This is Delanix elata. Nowadays, we are not using not using in the fodder, tree fodder. Why? Because this is a rare endangered threatened species now. Because this is Tamil name is Vadanaraini. The tree part we are cutting that stem cutting, branch cutting, we planting it will be coming. It's very nice, but this is essential. It's a tree given to the shade also. But this species is this tree fodder is we are giving to the our cattle in mixed cattle. It is best because our cattle lot of disease we are attacking that, but this is the preventing measure we are using this tree because naturally we don't go for any other manner for the attacking our any disease resistance. So these are the disease resistance. So this is in Tamil name is Vada Narayana, Delanix elata. Okay. Suppose our seasonal effects are there in cattle, like the goat, seasonal effects are there. Smallpox virus is attacked. So we are using the Vadanarayani preventing that. That is the preventing machinery likewise. Likewise, we given that these everybody is know that drumstick we are using regularly. That moringa. If now moringa fodder variety is there, this is also one. But any fodder we giving more, that is the poison part. Suppose I am eating 3 hours, 4 hours, same food, that is eating, that is a poison purpose. So every what are the discussing we are today. So mixed from limited. So suppose we maintain the 10 goat. So what are the protection is essential? Calculating, we make that per day how many kg we are giving to the our cattle. Individual calculations, individual cattle. Then making according to the our preparation of the land and maintaining of the land and cultivation. And throughout the year, what are the essentials we are taking to the our cattle for giving feeds. These are the calculating and workout. Then we will do it will be good. So this is moringa. Moringa tree. This is the part. This is the we are giving the first picture now. That tree. That is the fidget level. Then again we are cutting repeatedly. Then it will be grow. Not only every part will be using for the moringa. One is moringa tree. We are giving the leaf and pod, dried pod also we given. Another green fodder also we give. Green fruit also, dry and press both we are giving, and flower also. Entire part is used for that, but it is giving more, that is poison. Any grass, any material of the fodder. So only limited because cattle will not for 6 cents. So they don't know this is right or wrong. We will decide how much we are giving them. So thing is thing and we are doing that. And this is sound all. This also, it it is very fast growing tree, but only maintained for the hedge level. But when it will be flowering and fruiting stage, this is a weed. So don't go for that much level. Only maintain the hedge level. It is okay. Tree crop maintain only hedge level. Then this is the Sespinia grandiflora. Because this soundal is some soil that salt content is there. This is preventing for the saliva disease for the cattle. So every crop medicinal purpose also we are using for our giving to the our. This is a Sespinia grandiflora. It cure for the food ulcer for the for ulcer or antioxidant, anti-ulcer or antioxidant for the for cattle. Because some cattle's intestine problem is there, so we are using that, and the reproduction system also is good for the we are using that in cycling. Because if suppose we are using cat year 1.5 1.5 years, we are using three reproduction for the our goat. But it is not its periodic that cyclic. We using for the Sespinia grandiflora is botanical name, is effective. Different flowers are there. Red is there. Sometimes red is not available. We are also cooking using for these things. And white also is there. Yellow also is there. Yellow is rare, but yellow is there. But white is good and the red is good, but red is rare because nowadays red flower is not there. Only little bit the seeds available. But that white is available. Then climber. Uh, we are discussing about all the things, but climber, what is the climber? So it is using very our border area, we will do that. This is Cochina grandis. We are using for our cooking purpose also. Anti-diabetic we are using. The same mechanism is animal antioxidant. This also is very good for the our cattle. Fruits, not dried fruit, and fresh fruit and leaves. It is good, especially goats. I give the list of fodder seeds, stylohemata, herb, what are the types of herb, and kg per acre, how many kg per acre, and protein level. Stylohemata, we are already discussed, stylohemata and stylocampa. Styland, full form is Stylandus camata and Stylandus carpa. So this is herb, 15 kg is needed for the acre. And protein level 18%, this is multi-cutting. Likewise, buffalo grass. This entire slide, you are seeing this video for useful. Any doubt, you ask me anytime in our agriculture information. If you have any doubt, we will explain in the due to the time constraints. So I will read out that. Penicillium peritum, Penicillium pedicillium, and alpha alpha. OFS 31 and 29 is a good, but this is a multi-cutting, but multi-cutting only for 3 to 4 times. It's not repeatedly. Sorghum, we know about single cutting. SSG means sugar, that sweet sorghum grass, sweet sorghum grass. African tall maize, we are telling that ATM, but African tall maize, ATM is a African tall maize, but African tall maize also is suitable for the particular locality, not for all the place, 12% of the thing. But forage of the crop is a alpha, 18% of the fruit protein. So based on that, this is the tree fodder, cartu grass, and Leucinia leucopolaceae subabul. Melia dubia also is using for the fodder. Melia asadi recta, that is a very good fodder. Melia dubia and Melia last one, 21. Melia asadi recta. That is a very good fodder and fast growing. That is a tree fodder. Sespinia grandiflora, Glaricedia, Moringa oliflora, that is a drumstick. Melia dubia, that rain tree, that is a Sespinia, that rain tree is there, that is Samania saman, Albizia leber, Albizia odorotissima. These are the things also tree fodder. We discuss about the next slide, tree fodder. Important fodder trees. Subapul, this is Eugenia leucofolia. This is common name. Glaricedia sapium. Arudu, Islandus excelsa. This Islandus excelsa only particularly for growing for the dry deciduous area in Rajasthan. It is very good fodder for Rajasthan area. If farmer also nowadays is growing that very good, but this is making pencil that matchbox industry. But we use it for the Arudu in Rajasthan area. Sespinia grandiflora, maximum all the places. Sespinia sespen, Prosopis cineriana, Basia latifolia, flower we are using that. Acacia nilotica, that is bubble we are called. Asadacta indica, normal neem. Bahunia varicata, Albizia procera, Albizia lebec, and Albizia cineri, Albizia lebec also we are using. Albizia amara also sometimes we are using for the uh, uh, fodder, very good tree fodder. And live fencing also. But Albizia amara is in Tamil name Arapur. If nowadays we are not that, but that is the good tree for live fencing, making live fencing. Last slide. That is Albizia amara. Yes, we already discussed about. Dry tropics, it is very good. Albizia level, we are already, I said that. And Delbergia sisu, it is season. It is nowadays we are using in Maharashtra area. Roadside, we are lot of trees are there. Delbergia sisu. We are telling about the seasons like Morus alba is moister, mulberry, that is common name. We are using for the silk purpose, silk that making for the that insect, then it will make for the silk that pattu like that. And Moringa aliflora, then Prosophis, Cineriana is good some places. It's dry places, Prosophis silensis is not coming in very good in India. Sizubus, we are very good for that. My specialties. No thanks till I achieve something is extraordinary. Thank you, ma'am. If you have any questions, I answer that.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Ramakrishnan, for the detailed presentation.
Ma'am, actually, your voice is very slow.
1 second. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, okay. So I'll now take up some questions. You can stop sharing the screen.
Text formation, ma'am.
Sorry?
Ma'am, you put the text.
Yeah, I'll put it in the chat box. Yeah. I'll post it in the chat box.
Yes.
Okay. So first question, which fodder varieties give the highest yield and nutrition under different Indian agroclimatic conditions?
I'm posting that.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I posted in the chat box. You can check it. You can stop sharing the screen, then you can check it.
Yes, which fodder variety gives the highest yield and nutrient under different Indian agroclimatic conditions? Yes, very good question, sir. Actually, thing is that in Tamil Nadu, the 7 agroclimatic conditions is there. In generally, fodder cultivation, how we are classifying the agroclimatic condition, southern region, western region, hill region, like that. So we overall, suppose southern region is one type of suitable is there, but Indian agroclimatic condition is a different agroclimatic conditions. Example, South Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Telangana, Andhra, Puducherry. These are the climatic conditions, more or less same conditions. So we are growing is one type of cross. The same thing is that in Meghalaya, Tripura, Mizoram, Arunachal Pradesh, Assam. These are the region is one type of is growing. Punjab is that region is one type of growing. But based on your question is fodder variety give the highest yield in the particular zone. the particular agroclimatic conditions. Suppose is Tamil Nadu, suppose that southern alpha is best, but alpha is best, heterogeneity is also best, but based on the our land conditions, because our land soil is a red soil. So choosing for the depending upon the our usage. Suppose we have cattle, we have another domestic animal. So based on the our cattle, then only we choosing that which one is that. And but my suggestion is that mixed. That is the my suggestions. So all the crops, legumes, green fodder, legumes like that, tree fodder, grass, climber. So we mix it, we given that. And dry or maximum dry or dry fodder, we are giving green fodder or pellet formation. That also is more important. That is one categorically. Green fodder, dry fodder, pellet. This is a one categorically we are giving daily. Then mixed crop, mixed forage we are giving them. That is the second category based on the our cattle. What cattle we have, we are choosing that. So particular locality will be different because India is a different agroclimatic conditions are there. But I give the example. If suppose I have the using for the our buffalo for milk protections, we have Napier is good, alfalfa is good, hedgelucerin is good. So our land conditions according to we will grow, but maximizing the crop in minimizing the land. I have 1 hectare, but I dividing 4 part. Entire crop will be I will cultivating. That is the good. Yes, ma'am. Next question, ma'am.
Okay. How do hybrid or perennial fodder crops compare with traditional varieties in terms of cost and returns?
Yes, very good question. Sir, traditional actually uh, traditional what we did traditional we are go through that in practice. It's amazing. Why? Because they don't go for the inorganic ways. So only for they are doing organic ways. Our soil fertility is high. Suppose last 20 to 30 years soil map is there. So our soil mapping 30 years before our soil fertile and now our soil fertile is a different because soil fertile ratio is to be reduced because nowadays our traditionally they what they are do one crop is cultivating 3 months, then next crop is cultivating to the other crop, not for similar crop, and they are not using for the inorganics. Only they are making organic way. Suppose any pest attack or any disease attack, they are making for the organic way to the fertilizer that pesticides or fungicides they are not using. They are using only for organic ways for the disease resistance. But now we are not doing like that, and we are giving the more inorganic way for using the pesticides, pesticides like that. So that is not, and weedicide also that is not good. So in uh, hybrid and perennial fodder crop is good because why? Because sometimes we go for hybrid. Hybrid is good and perennial because perennial means it is a repeatedly once we are planting sowing the seeds, then every year it is spreading. That is the perennial. So we are doing again and again. We no need to cultivate it. But compare with the um, traditional variety, we are not now in the traditional era, but we go for traditional method. That is the good. That is the innovative method. In my point of view, we go for the traditional ways because why? Traditional ways is a gold for the farming. Why? Because they are doing a lot of practice, but we don't have the documentation also. some documentation is available, some activity, farming activity is not documented, but our great grandfather and grandfather is there. They are doing very good, well farming. But nowadays we are using modern era, the modern era plus um, traditional cultivation sequel to it is a good result. That is my suggestions. And comparing the cost and return, we are using hybrid. Lot of disease is coming. What is the disadvantages we are using hybrid? Hybrid we are cultivating only one particular area. Suppose I have the 5 hectare hybrid cultivation, like maize. One grass is attacked the disease. Entire grass will be sprouting within the 5 days. Totally spoiled. But we go for the normal traditional method, not like that. But cost effective also and return also is high. We go for traditional plus modern era. Modern era is a hybrid. Traditional plus modern era is equal to good result and more profitable. We need more profitable. That is our income. Without income, how can we will do the same things there? Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So since we are running short of time, I'll
Yes, ma'am.
try to take up another 3-4 questions.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
What are the latest innovations in fodder seed technology that farmers should adopt? Yes, very important questions for nowadays, because what is the nowadays is problem? This question is amazing because problem is the seeds. Because seed now is viable or not, we don't know. Because if some tree seed is very important, but what we are doing, we go for the identical source, we purchasing the seeds. Like that cooperative society, we go for the government institutions in this regard, because government institutions only we are giving the good seed, that is in Tamilnadu Agriculture University, like that in everywhere is there. In the central government institution is the state, they are giving the amazing result oriented, how many percentage is germinating. So we need for the germinating seeds. And innovation in fodder seed technology, first thing is that seeds, whether germination or not. Another thing, pre-treatment is required. We need the pre-treatment of the seeds. Suppose we have take the 50 kg seeds, but the 50 kg seeds, 5 kg is not for the dormancy, 5 kg not for the seed germinated. Then what we will do? Because soaking the seeds come to the top. So that seeds we remove, then we will use. Then seed we are selecting identical source. So my point is that go for good source and quality seeds. Quality is very important. So quality seed source utilizing that. Second thing, if pre-treatment is required, that seeds definitely go for the pre-treatment, because once we sowing the field after, why seed will not germinated, thinking is a later, but our money will be waste. First thing is plowing cost will be waste, seed cost will be waste. First thing about that, go for identical source. If government is providing the seed source is correct, seed sourcing your area, then you go for there and purchasing there. That is identical source. And if you have any fertilizer need based on the society, you go for that. If suppose any government organization seeks not like that area, then only go for the other source. That other source also is identical source. Government or non-government, that is the not here point, but think about the quality seeds. Suppose if pre-treatment is required, that seeds definitely go for the pre-treatment. And think about that germination is very high, but 50% germination, that's it. 50% not germinated. I buy the brought the 5 kg of the maize. I sowing the seeds only 50% germinated. Then our field, most of the field is empty. Only 50% is germinating. other 50% seed is not viable, then it will not germinate. So entire our project is spoiling that. So think about that seed or cutting. We choose that. If go for seed, identical source first. That source selection source is good, and germination will be high. Pre-treatment is required seed. First do the pre-treatment, then only sowing the seeds. That is the goal. If you have any doubt, you contact sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Next one. What innovative cultivated technique and increasing the green fodder yield per acre. So actually thing is that soil nutrient is very important. Don't go for repeatedly same crossing. Suppose you cross, cultivating today in alfalfa. After 1 year, then eradicate fully, then go for other crop. Soil cooling system is very important. Soil is normal flora is there. We giving extra nutrient, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. That is the extra nutrient. But normally we are repeatedly other crop we are cultivating. That is the soil nutrient will be increasing. Once soil nutrient increase the green fodder. But I give the one method in innovative, or is it traditional? It is not innovative. Everything is traditional. That is now we are taking the innovation, because we are forgetting about the traditional knowledge. Traditional, first we are suppose you are harvesting, cultivating on crop. That crop is over. Then you making the soil cooling system, repeatedly plowing, and other 5 or 6, 7 crop that says green manure using Cespinia, Cespan, like other varieties. Likewise, some other varieties you are sowing. Then again, repeatedly using distracting and plowing. Then 1 or 2 months you don't go for any cultivating that land. Then automatically what will soil nutrients will be increasing. Then again you go for in different spaces. Before you are cultivating is one species, one crop. Then next you choosing other crops and multi crops is best. So go for like that means it will be increasing the natural way. It is not artificial way. Naturally it will be increasing. What are the I did use do that naturally will be increasing the green fodder. Another thing, soil test is important. What are the soil fertile is not in your soil, you give the artificially. That is nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. These three things is essential for the fodder. No any other thing is there. If nitrogen level is low, you give the nitrogen. Phosphorus, what are the pH is your soil and structure and texture. And what are the element is not in your soil, then we give the artificial. That is not possible to natural way to increasing our soil fertility, then we give the artificial way. That also is go well. Organic is positive, then we go for organic. Mostly using organic way, that is good. Sometimes we don't have any other option, we go for the inorganic ways. Yes, ma'am. How can water efficient fodder cultivation be practiced under the water scarce conditions? Yes, sir. Actually, water efficient fodder cultivation is we are already discussed about in that. Actually, I preparing other 50 slides, but it will not time. So this point I will cover. If next meeting we will discuss about the entire thing is a water efficient fodder cultivation. Drip irrigation method is not adapting for the first thing. Drip irrigation method it's not affecting the fodder. My first question, avoiding the drip irrigation method. Drip irrigation method only for the coconut farming also it is not good nowadays they are said. But drip irrigation method don't go for the drip irrigation method. Water efficient fodder cultivation, lot of where I saw in the field level drip irrigation. Drip irrigation is not suitable. First thing. Then if suppose available of the water, we choosing that. Non-availability of the water, we choosing. Suppose it's water lacking area. Yeah, entire time is once it rain will be coming after 10 days is water not dried. So you choosing the crop likewise. But thing is that drip irrigation method, don't go for the drip irrigation method for fodder cultivation. Drip irrigation method is not suitable for the fodder cultivation. Yes, yes, ma'am.
Just one second. Right. Okay. What role do organic inputs and biofertilizers play in improving fodder quality?
Yes,
One
sir.
second.
Actually, biofertilizer, what role organic input of biofertilizer play important? Sir, biofertilizer, nowadays we are using azospirillum, phosphobacterium, VAM, vascular or vascular mycorrhizae, another thing, vermicasting, vermicomposting, frankia. These are the five things is a biofertilizer. Now, at old name is bioinoculant. The bioinoculant biofertilizer is now, but bioinoculant. This name is introduced from the Subbarao in Andhra Pradesh scientist. Biofertilizer, organic input. Organic input, we have already our cattle waste is a organic input. Suppose we have cattle excreta, cow dung slurry, composting. That is called vermicasting. VAM is also is nature. Biofertilizer, organic input, some biofertilizer is there. Suppose nematodes, we go for the vermicompost, we produce it in our farmyard manure, our animal waste. Na? So that is the one type. And what are we are giving feed for cattle, that waste is creating for the vermicasting. So you make only for nematodes, we are purchasing any other places, then you making in small, that all. But Azospirillum, Phosphobacterium, Prangia, these three also under the category of the biofertilizer. But Azospirillum, Phosphobacterium, Prangia, these three only for tree fodder. When you go for tree fodder, these three is using Azospirillum, Phosphobacteria. Another thing is that Frankia. Frankia is we are not using mostly for fodder production. Only using for the casuarina, the saruguna, that pulpwood plantations we are using. But using azospirillum is a four categorically we are using in the tree fodder, not for the grass or other things. One is azospirillum, phosphobacteria. These two things we cannot produce because this is a fermentation production based on the biological activities. We cannot possible. But other two, VAM, vascular or vascular mycorrhizae, and vermicasting or vermicompost, we will produce in our land. That also vermicompost, VAM, we are using all the fodder crop. But azospirillum, phosphobacterium only used for the tree fodder. When we are planting, only one time we are using, but azospirillum, phosphobacterium, limited we are using. We don't go for mass level, it will be dried. So only for limiting. Suppose we take for the 1 kg, 2 kg, 3 kg is enough for the entire field. So like that, we are combination is there. So we using likewise. But biofertilizer, including organic inputs, because suppose farmyard manure is one type of organic input. It comes under the biofertilizer. It is vermicasting. Vermi is taking the feed, taking the food. That is called vermicomposting or vermicasting. Azospirillum, phosphobacterium. Only these two things we are using for the tree fodder. Yes, ma'am. What are the cost benefit analysis of innovative fodder cultivation compared to the conventional method? Very, very good question. But cost benefit analysis, thing is that we are doing the perennial multi cutting. This is the cost benefit. Suppose again, repeatedly we are doing means cost not effective. So we are go for the multi cutting like Napier grass, like hedge luzerne, like alfalfa. This is that means we are choosing the multi cutting crop and tree fodder also. Suppose you are choosing the drumstick, so only one time planting, that is a lifetime. So 10 years, 20 years like that. So that is cost effective. We go for tree fodder is cost effective. Another thing that multi cutting choosing, not single cutting. So sorghum is single cutting, only one time is done, then again it will not grow. So Likewise, we are doing that. Thing is that multi-cutting, tree fodder, and mixed all the categorically we are doing it. Yes.
Just 1 second.
Yeah.
So I will take the last question now.
Yes.
Sorry. What are the common mistakes should farmers avoid in fodder cultivation?
Yes, this is also I covered in the another section of the PowerPoint. Sir, last my PowerPoint, but again another one meeting I presenting what are the challenging and mistakes are recorded. But now your question I answered. What common mistakes should farmer avoiding in the fodder cultivation? So thing about that nowadays I am observing that I was observed what mistake is there. Our neighbor is one type of cultivation is doing. What we think about that, the same crop is they are cultivating. I'm asking one farmer, but they are not traditional farmer. I said that suppose the person neighbor is said that same information, that's why I am cultivating that. But neighbor soil structure is different. Here, this is black cotton soil. Neighbor's soil is a red soil. So they are cultivating, but he is failure. Then come back, come to me, meet that, and I went that field. I observed that I am giving some suggestions like that. This crop is this based on the your cattle and based on the soil conditions. You choose the species. That also so they said this cotton soil, nothing anything will be grow. But I said it will be grow. But choosing the species, sir. So these species, these three species, our cattle will not eat because anything, any one thing will be changed only. We cannot possible surviving in the world, surviving in the world, na? So nation or anything. So I said that the first thing is that protection. Protection is done, then your cattle based on the your production you choose the cattle. Here, nothing anything is doing is here. Then they doing that way, then successful. Same thing is dairy farming. 23 or 24 cow is there. So now what they go for the hydroponic techniques. So that is because soil condition is poor. The soil conditions they did tree fodder and climber fodder. I suggest that they do very good in nice farming. Uh, that is one type of things in field level. Then they go for hydroponic. It is amazing result. Now they around 1,000 liter per day they will given the milk farming is done. Then business also is good. Is profitable manner. Thing is that so we doing according like that. So mistake is that information where we getting information does it original source or not. Then we are getting information that is cost effective or not. Based on the situation, that climatic conditions, we go adapting that. So no any because climatic condition we cannot change. But our purpose of the cattle we will change. It is possibility. But climatic condition is not changing is not possible in our hand. But based on the selection of our cattle, possibility our end. So based on the thing about that, our purpose of the animals will be changing because we are milk productions is possible for techniques innovative is a hydroponic technique. Only for water is essential. No need soil. Nowadays, you know, everybody knows about hydroponic techniques. Hydro means water, water, only water, then sowing the maize, it will be grow, then give that. No need soil. Then that is one type of method, then hydroponic techniques. Nowadays is there. But they are not based only not hydroponic techniques because they have 23 cattle, cow, so they need more protection. Hydroponic technique is one type, but they have a land, but that land is a cotton soil and their cotton soil that cotton soil, it's not clay soil also. Some area is clay soil. Clay soil, it will not grow. Water lacking is there. Once rain is coming, not dried land for 10 days. Water is more level for maintaining that. So that is difficult. They choosing according like that. Then that is one type of crops cultivating that. In hydroponic take the same land they are set up in artificial method, it will be good. They will grow in more. So that is the mixing crop they are giving to means it is okay.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Mr. Ramakrishnan. So now we have come to end of question round. On behalf of agricultureinformation.com, we'd like to thank you for the detailed presentation and answering all the questions in depth. So we'll be ending this meeting now. Have a good evening.
Thank you.
Thank you.